Okay, I'm back. All right, so up here, so this is referencing you as a logged in user. So let's set that profile picture first. Authenticated user, and we're going to set it to your profile photo. And then we're going to set your username up here. It may already be set. And we'll do it anyway. Display name. Okay. I'll leave all that stuff alone. All right, so next thing we need to do. Okay. Now, we want this to show up as the photo of the person that made the post, right? If I go in here and I just try and do the set from variable, it's not going to give me the option. It'll give me the option to include whatever media I uploaded, but that's not what we want. And if I do authenticated user, it's going to show whoever is logged in. So every single picture would be of you. That's not what we want. So this is where we need to start doing a little bit more complex referencing of data to pull the correct thing over. So the list view, it's not the list view, it's a column, but the list view is connected obviously to the user posts. And when we set up that collection, we made a reference to the user's collection. Okay, so it's calling for the data, but we need to tell this picture to actually show the correct data. So to do that, we want it to generate its own query. And we are going to choose document from reference. So we are wanting to pull a specific document that is being referenced by the list view. And that would obviously be users. And then this unset here, we are going to select the user post document. We don't want to do authenticated user because it won't know who to reference. We want to do the user post because we want it to reference the user that created this post. Okay, so that is how you tell the picture where to pull its data from. Now you have to actually display that data by setting the variable. Okay, and we are going to do that from the user's document and photo URL. So now it'll show the user who created that post, it'll show their photo. Same process with the username. This crap can get kind of repetitive and frustrating, but more you do it, the faster you get, obviously. I'm moving along quite easily here. Now, if you want it to show with this @ sign, if you want it to look just like that, like if you're wanting lowercase username, stuff like that, there's a specific way that you have to do that. You can't just call up the data like this because the @ sign will go away and there's no way to put it in there, right? So if you want it to look like that specifically, you're going to want to do combined text. You got your first field, specific value, do the @ sign, you add another one. This is where you're going to do dynamic or a variable. Grab your user's document, and we are going to do we're looking at something. Do the display name. Confirm. All right, so now it'll show the user's display name. We're not going to mess with this. This would obviously be a button for editing or saving or whatever, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so now we want to show the image. So this, or the media upload for that post. This is just an image box, so this is not going to show a video. So we've actually got to add something different in here. So we're going to go down here a little ways until we find media display. That's the one we want. We're going to come up here and drop it in like that. And now to make it look pretty, a little prettier, set some Percentages here, let's do like 97%. And we'll do, we'll round our corners at maybe 20. Yeah, it looks all right. We can get rid of this, no reason for that now. Okay, so now this is a media display field. That way it'll display either video or a photo. All right, so what we want to do from here is we want to set our media path, user post document, media upload. And in the UI builder, you can kind of see how different things will look in here. And obviously you can change the size of it this way. So I'm going to make the video a little bit larger there. Okay. All right, so that's set. Good deal. And I want the corners rounded on that too. Like I said, I'm kind of a stickler for things. Well, I guess you can't round the corner. That makes sense. Yeah, you can't round the corners on video. Duh. All right, so you can set stuff like autoplay, loop video. I don't really want to do that. Use control or show controls, show full screen. You know, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Okay. So next thing we're gonna do, here's a little like share button if you want to set that. This won't do anything in the testing. This only works on a phone. But of course, if you want to set it, you can do that. You can do share, and you can do the value that you want to share. So like the content. So you can share it with other users or send it in a text message. There's various ways that you can do sharing. But anyway, we're not gonna, like I said, it doesn't do anything in testing, so we're not gonna worry about it. We're not doing anything with comments right now. I didn't set anything up for that, but I did set something up for likes. So we're gonna take a look at that real quick. Now, interesting thing, this template gives you a toggle icon, but the toggle icon doesn't make any sense. It won't, to my knowledge, it won't work for this because it only toggles true false. It will not do anything to add or decrease a number of likes. There's no action. You can't add an action to it, and all you can do is tie it to a variable, of which would be a true false variable, and I don't have any of those inside a post, and even if I did, it wouldn't really make sense because if someone clicked on it, it would change it to true, and then another user could come along and click on it again, which would change it to false. So I don't really know why Flutterflow did a toggle for this. So what you're going to have to do is do an icon button, and then of course drop that in there. Get rid of that. I'm going to make this thing a little bit smaller. The button size will go to 40, and then we'll drop this down so that it's not all weird looking. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh well, that's what I wanted. Okay, and then we can change that to a heart, different color if we want to. I'm not going to go into hiding and showing right now. So if you wanted this to be like an outline of a heart, and when you click on it, it fills it, there is a way to do that, and that's conditional visibility, but we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to have it set as an add a like button. However, because it's not going, we're not going to do two different buttons, then it's not, you won't be able to take away a like. You'll only be able to add a like and pretty much add an infinite number of likes. Okay, this video is cutting off. We'll finish up with one more.